रथ सत्रपशात्रव सत्यापित प्रताप शितशरकृत लवन दशमुख मुख दशक निपतन पुनरुदय दरगलित जनित दर तरल हरिहय नयन नलिन वन रुचि खचित निपतित सुरतर कुसुम वितति सुरभित रथ पथा अखिल जगदधिक भुज बल वर बल दश लपन लपन दशक लवन जनित कदन परवश रजनिचर युवति विलपन वचन सम विषय निगम शिखर निखर मुखर मुख मुनिवर परिपणिता अभिगत शतम कहूतवः पितृपति निर्ऋति वरुण पवन धनर गिरीश प्रमुख सुरपति नुदि मुदिता अमितमति विधि विदित कथित निज विभव जलधि पृषतलवा विगत भय विबुध विबोधित वीर शयन शायित वानर पृतनौघा स्वसमय विघटित सुघटित सहृदय सहधर्मचारिणीका विभीषण वशंवदीकृत लंकैश्वर्या निष्पन्न कृत्या
श्रीमान् वेंकटनाथार्यः कवितार्किककेसरी वेदान्ताचार्यवर्यो मे सन्निधत्तां सदा हृदि पूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकिकोकिलं वाल्मीकिर्मुनिसिंहस्य कवितावनचारिणः शृण्वन् रामकथानादं को न याति पराङ्गतिम् यः पिबन् सततं रामचरितामृतसागरम् अतृप्तस्तं मुनिं वन्दे प्राचेतसमकल्मषम्. Dear devotees of Falsam Hindu Temple and Cultural Center, we welcome you all to understand time and again at least a little of the unlimited greatness of the great epic Srimad Ramayanam, written first as the poetical work by the first poet Valmiki, and 24,000 slokas give us to lead instructions and advice to lead our human life better. And in the Ramayana, we have got 7 chapters, and in the second chapter, which is called Ayodhya Kanda, there is a particular section where we can understand how to inquire welfare when we meet our known people. Though especially this context is for the members of the royal family, but still the same yardstick can be applied to the people in general. So this is a situation in which all of you might have listened to, read, heard the story of Ramayana, that Bharata, the next brother of Sri Rama, came to the forest in order to request Sri Rama to return to Ayodhya without fulfilling the promise over the boons that Kaikeyi, his mother, asked King Dasharatha. The first boon was Rama had to go to the forest for 14 years. The second one was Bharata is to rule the Ayodhya kingdom. So Bharata, without any reservation, felt that he will be called Pariveta, as in Sanskrit, a person who usurps the eldest brother's rights in ruling the kingdom. He did not want himself to be blamed by all people. Already the citizens of Kosala kingdom found fault seriously with the queen Kaikeyi and and they despised her for the boon that she wanted to make her own son the king. So Bharata comes to the forest, meets Rama, and Rama inquires his welfare. And this particular 100th canto of Ayodhya Kanda is called Kachit Sarga. So the word Kachit, Kaccit, is being used for a question tag. So without knowing that the emperor Dasharatha, his father, passed away, he started questioning about the welfare of the king and then the purpose for which Bharata came to the forest. Of course, you know, Bharata gave the bad news of the death of the king, and because Rama feels very sad about when he was absent, his father passed away. We find further inquiries. A king, rather a leader of the society, must be taken care of by the people. That is number one. Number two, all the subjects of the country should take care as children, their parents, their elders in the family. And they must also do a sort of social service if possible. He is asking whether Bharata is honoring the elderly people. And all the people should be made happy by the leader of the society. And the leader of the society should serve the people as though all the subjects are his parents. So he must be not jealous, he must foresee things, he must honor different sections of the society, he must perform religious rituals in fire, which will in turn propitiate the gods, and the country will be prosperous by nature, nature's riches like rain. And so, in order to propitiate gods, worship the gods, the leader of the society must arrange the fire rituals. The particular question asked by Rama is, are there more and more aged homes to take care of the old people, or the children themselves take care? And for each professional, there must be the due respect given in different ways, financially, socially, and so on. And we must also feel one with the members of the society, human society. And in keeping the country safe, the, the Department of Army, the security, must be having efficient members, and they must be brisk in their activities. They must know the intentions of the masters, and these are the similar qualifications for the ministers who run the administration. And the society must always be made good. Then that should be the aim in the minds of the leaders. And the council of ministers is meant for the welfare of the people. And in that case, the leaders of the society cannot waste their time in pleasure pursuits. They must rise to the occasion. They must keep all crimes out, and they must consult very learned people so that they will carry out their plans meticulously. So the timely action should be started in the right earnest. Good actions should always be dominant, and the leaders must ensure that the subjects of the country are carrying out their duties sincerely and faithfully. So these are all the questions whether they are done so by Rama to Bharata. And the facility, educational facility should be extended to all, irrespective of any status, caste, religion, and so on. And the whole society must be highly educated. And if there are some disturbances, and the disturbances must be muted forcefully. And a minister, for example, or a king or a leader will, will be intelligent, expert in their portfolios, and they must know how to fill the coffers of the god. And ladies must be kept safe. The children and the old people must be taken more care of, and the duties of the employees in any sphere should be well defined, and they must be strictly adhered to. So there are so many. Uh, so again, you find beautifully the word kachit, kachit, kachit. Are you doing it? Are you doing it? Is there going on a good government? So directions from the elders must be followed, and judges of the courts must deliver the right decree, and the people who perform any welfare activity must be supported. So there's a particular reference to the medical field. Doctors must be encouraged with incentives, and they must make the society healthy instead of remaining silent on the burning issues of the common public. So here you find that uh, those who are trying to do social service must be really interested, and they should not run after money and so on. So here the more importance is given to the security of the country, the safety of the people, young and old, men and women, and then at the right amount of salary also must be paid to the faithful servants. Uh, the society must be helped in many ways, and the scholars must be honored, and they must be honest, and there must be the, the right way of life adopted. So you find that so many questions by Rama to Bharata, and what made Bharata to rule the Ayodhya kingdom for 14 years without any flaw is because of the result of this questionnaire given by Rama in the 100th canto of the Ayodhya Kanda, the chapter called Ayodhya Kanda, where Bharata, a selfless brother of Rama, was living a life of a sage, just like Rama in the forest. He had only the bark dress, he ate only fruits and roots, he did not enjoy the pleasures of the royal family, and they all respected the citizens of the country. He was righteous in administration. He studied all Shastras, Vedic sciences, and ancient scriptures, and his outlook was broad minded. So you have a fine example in Bharata, and therefore Vedanta Deshika in his Paduka Sahasram adores him in the second verse. Bharataya param namostu tasmai prathamodaharanaya bhakti bhajam yadupajyamasheshata pruthuvyam rachito Raghava Paduka Prabhavaka Jayati eti Rajasukti Jayati Mukundasya Paduka Yugali Taduvayadhana Trivedim Avandhayanto Jayanti Bhuvisantaha. It is Embermanar, Udayavar, Yetirajan, Ramanujacharya, who lived just a few decades ago, rather 1,000 years have passed, and he gave in one of his books that how to conduct the rituals in a temple. So this is only one part of the society, and therefore, in the same way, all his followers are now guiding the whole world, and therefore you will find that the society will be very good on following the principles found in the study of Srimad Ramayana. Welcome back, the devotees of Falson Hindu Temple and Cultural Center, CA USA. We will again have the Sri Ramanavami celebrations with the description of some salient features of this character, namely the impeccable character, namely Sri Ram. Thank you. Dhanyavadaha. We will meet again.
कवितार्किक सिंहाय कल्याण गुणशालिने श्रीमते वेंकटेशाय वेदांत गुरवे नमः।